Almost 3 years later and 80 videos, here we are, 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much, guys. It's been a crazy journey, and this is just the beginning. But today we're going to be going back to our roots and checking out our very first video. So my very first video is the speed build. Oh, wait, what's it calling this? Oh, 360. Wow. We've really come a long way. I remember filming this on my old desk. Yeah, it was really small, and like the camera angles all crooked. I was wondering why I don't do speedballs anymore. Even though this doesn't look like it took a long time to make, filming this took upwards of 4 hours, and editing took at least 5 hours. So, like, all in all, for this like one video that got almost 5,000 views, yeah, it took around 10 hours of work, which is just crazy. I can really see okay. Alright, so that was my first ever video, was a speed build. The review.
Today we'll be reviewing the Sluban B0367.
If you're wondering why I use a robotic voice, basically, the backstory behind this, and this is really funny. I was actually gonna film it like this video where I just do a voiceover with my voice, but the first time I recorded myself and I listened back, I'm like, wait, do I really sound like that? I sound like a scrawny little kid. So yeah, I'm like, you know what, yeah, I'm just gonna use a robot voice. But I later found out that YouTube doesn't really like that.
Like the terminal, they could...
Guys, so this is the actual original Sluban airplane, and yeah, this, doesn't look good. Moving on.
Hello and welcome to another video. Today
Okay,
we'll
guys,
be customizing the Sluban 0366.
Go ahead and laugh at my
Make sure
voice.
to subscribe.
Yeah, I
and
sound like
what
a
you wanna see
scrawny
next.
little kid, guys.
Let's get started.
Oh,
I
no.
haven't really done anything to the exterior of a plane. The only noticeable difference is the
Yeah, I sound so young in
height,
this.
of the airplane. As you
Yeah, I
can
kind of
see
feel
here,
like, would people take me seriously if I sounded this young? Kind of sound like I didn't know what I was talking about. But yeah, this airplane, my customization skills are still fairly basic. As you can see, I don't really do much. This is what I thought a business class was, by the way. Not a really good attempt, if I do say so myself, looking back. But yeah, let's move on. This is when I actually customized the sets.
Unfortunately, not so.
And I actually remember the day doing this. It was a really hot day. I came back from school and I had an idea in my head. I was like, I know what I want this to look like. And taking a look at the airport, even today, I'm actually really happy with what I did. If Lego would release an airport looking like this, I'd vibe with it. Yeah, this looks really good. Even though how limited I was to parts. This is about as close as I could get to a Lego City airport. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but I'm even looking back, I am actually quite impressed with what I was able to come up with. Even though I had like that little experience.
So this, like I mentioned earlier, this beam is the only one holding it together. So I had to add something else to help with the structural and check.
I see a little magnet detector right there in an X-ray machine. Okay.
Now let's go for security.
Oh yeah, playing customization, yeah. Definitely not that good. Lacking a lot of detail. It was just so basic back then. I had this like weird little designs of this like cockpit door, and backwards was like a sink where the cockpit was. Like, what was I doing there? Moving on. This, I feel like this is where I kind of like step things up a bit, because this looks much better than what
Welcome to another video. Today I'll be showing you guys my huge customized.
Oh, nice.
Now to fix this problem,
it's come a long way.
But these.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember I tried to make like a carriage, and I used these pieces to make it look like it would open and close, but I was just like, just for like aesthetic purposes. But then I realized I'm just wasting my parts. Wow, interior looks, yeah, that is a massive improvement. I think it is also because this is an 8-star wide airplane, so I can definitely pack in a lot more detail here.
Galley.
Class seats with doors.
Now,
Alright, so a fairly basic business class.
the minifig's supposed
Alright,
to
alright, I see it.
stand in,
I
handing
see,
things
I'm
out
talking
to
to myself.
passengers. And here's the self-serve
Alright, nice
area.
lounge, I guess.
Here's the main economy.
Okay, there's economy class. Again, fairly basic. I don't really know what I can do with economy class.
Now,
So
here's
back
the
here is like
lavatory.
kind of like a split attempt. Like to the right is the cargo storage area and the left is the lavatory. Yeah, as you can see, I was really short on parts. But yeah, for this being like my third customized Lego airplane on this channel, I'm pretty impressed with what I've done. Next up is this airplane, and quick backstory, this was actually a challenge from one of my subscribers. So I had like this big tub of like spare Lego parts, and he challenged me to build an airplane using every single part from that. So that was what I was able to come up with. And yeah, I definitely tried my best to make it look like an airplane. But yeah, as you can tell here, not the best selection of parts. And like a full interior of that, okay. Well, this is my DC-10 mock. I remember making this, yeah. This is my first ever...
in the review, I wasn't really happy with it.
This is my first ever mock. That I was like trying to recreate like a real airplane.
I changed it up in the customization. Ooh, here's the engine.
That actually looks alright. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Game.
Oh no, the interior. Oh
With
no,
this set.
this is not good. This is where I step it up a notch, and we got a fully custom 747 here. Yeah, iconic music by the way. Iconic channel music, let's go. Oh, look at the door and everything. Oh, yeah, I remember this plane was massive, by the way. This was almost 3 kilos. I remember trying to film a tour of this video when I first built it. But the thing was, that this plane was so front heavy that the front landing gear kept collapsing every single time I tried to film a video. So I just got fed up with it. So I decided to redesign the landing gears. So yeah, this is what I ended up coming up with, because this plane was really big and heavy. Weighed almost like 3 kilos. Yeah, interior not really the best. Yeah, so my first version, so I made 4 versions of this. So my first version, I was really focusing on the exterior. I don't really care about the interior too much. Kind of fix that with my second version. So next up is this like kind of like mini custom Lego airplane. This is kind of the spin-off of the traditional Lego, the traditional like Lego airplanes you get with like an airport set.
Interior, exterior.
So yeah, exterior, fairly basic design language. Alright, so this is the interior here. Interior definitely stepped it up from my previous ones, but like it's still not great. Yeah. See, definitely better, but like still not a place where I'm like, this is a good interior. Alright, so next up is this customized 2016 version. So I completely redesigned the wings, because the original wings basically was bent somehow, so that like the wing, like it wouldn't even fit properly in like the stud. So even if I wanted to keep it, I couldn't. So I decided to make my own wing, and besides from that, that's basically really all I did. Apart from a few interior tweaks, but yeah, let's move on to the next airplane. Alright, so we have a Cessna mock. I think this is my first time ever making a small airplane. Nice. This is like shortage of parts. Like one of the most relatable shortage of parts.
And I found this in degrees. I'm not sure if that's accurate.
It's dope, I guess.
But yeah.
Okay.
Now, I know what you guys are thinking. A minifigure cannot fit in this.
That is a rip. A neat little airplane mock. I'm pretty sure this was based on like just spare pieces I had lying around. So I'm like, why not make into a tiny airplane?
Let's get started.
Also, this is this is my other DC-10 mock, and this is using the 8 stud wide pieces that I had.
Now starting off this tour, let's have a look
at the my voice definitely has matured in this video. You can see my voice is way deeper. I sound much older.
Let's start with the front. So, just a basic...
This is like just like 6 or 7 months difference in age, but it sounds like I'm definitely a couple of years older.
Airplane fuselage or cockpit right here.
Yeah, it's always really awkward going through puberty on camera. Here we go.
But
what basically happened
The iconic DC-10 wing, let's go.
was that
Also, exterior here, we've definitely stepped things up. This is definitely a much better galley.
here was I only had
Business class, a bit of a letdown. Yeah, the design's just way too
four of
basic.
these.
Okay, so back here, I guess I tried to make a lounge, but yeah, it's just so basic. I mean, I do say that a lot, but yeah, like, I think not having enough parts is like a really big factor. The economy class.
With the blue.
Yeah, I love the way that looks. Kind of like a attempt to add detail here. Also squeezing a lavatory.
Colors the
Yeah, bro, my skills are evolving.
tap and toilets.
Yeah, that's definitely not a bad attempt at making a tight toilet.
Back there. Here is the door. It is
Yeah, not
elevated, so
bad.
it can move.
This is my 777 mock. And for my best aeroplane ever made, yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to the 747. But this is definitely a close second place because this is probably the most refined aeroplane I've ever built. Oh yeah, the
Starting off,
cockpit.
let's take a look at.
Fortunately, it
the
is the same.
cockpit.
It's been the same for like
And
years now.
This is the thing.
Oh yeah, this like crew facility area definitely has evolved. So we got like that flight attendant seat up there. Galley, definitely a lot more detail going on. Yeah, and I've sectioned this off.
And over here we just have
Definitely a lot more refined.
a sink.
Oh, then we have a
Moving back-
business class. I've sectioned it off as well, which is something I really like with this airplane. And we've made our own seats, which is really cool.
We have business class, a total of around.
Oh yeah, and I remember I really only made this business class because I had like a ton of these like black pieces and I'm like, what am I gonna do with them? So I'm really happy that I could make him to a business class.
Hey,
Economy class is also sectioned off, which is a nice touch. Yeah, cool little trick alongside with the white and grey interior. What I also did was I put one stud, like the jumper bricks, so I basically just lined them up. So each passenger would get half a stud of legroom rather than one, which drastically increased my efficiency, allowing me to add more seats while not also like compromising overall functionality and detail of the airplane. So yeah, that's really cool. Making the most of the space that I have.
And before
Alright.
that is
Alright. This is the lavatory. This is probably the gold standard of making the most out of your space. Yeah, I think there's no way you should be able to make like a functional lavatory with that little of a space. Yeah, making two of them is pretty crazy. So yeah, I'm definitely happy I was able to make two of them. Yeah, that's some next level designing right there. Having like this sinks or like the taps on like see if this one lines up like that, if the other one lines up like that.
cool toilets. So
yeah, pretty cool. This is probably the gold standard of my custom Lego airplanes. As far as interior goes, this is by far the best interior I've ever done. In a Lego airplane. What I'm thinking of doing in the future is making like a similar one to this, like keeping the same level of refinement, but making it way, way bigger. So maybe trying to make like an A340 mock, but like making this plane much, much bigger and just packing in as much detail as possible. You know, making those first class seats, those business class seats, the lavatory lounge, whatever. So yeah, let me know if you guys want to see that in a future video.
Really.
Yeah, that wraps it up for all my airplanes. It's been a absolute crazy journey. Thank you all so much for sticking with me. I know my upload schedule has not been that great. We probably would have reached 1,000 subscribers probably within the first year if I was consistent with my videos. But yeah, we're finally here. It feels amazing. I'm still so hyped up. I honestly cannot believe it. I cannot be thankful enough for all the support that you guys have given me. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below what you want to see next. And also let me know what my best custom Lego airplane. I'm really eager to know you guys' thoughts. So anyways, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.